Dear friends, just like we understood the difference between constant price and current price, in the module National Income Accounting, you should clearly distinguish between market price and factor cost. So, factor cost is basically the cost incurred by the firm in the form of land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Land, the rent, labor, the wage, capital, the interest, and entrepreneurship, of course, the profit. Okay, the sum of all these factor incomes is the factor cost. Okay, so factor cost and factor income are basically the same. On the selling point, we call it factor cost. Once it is sold, it is known as factor income. So what about market price? Market price is actually arrived at by adding indirect taxes to factor cost, but we are not simply adding indirect taxes. Rather, we undergo, or we consider a net operation in the indirect taxes. So because in India usually, or anywhere in the world, usually when the products are sold, government actually carries, or government supports poor people by giving subsidies. So subsidy amount need to be deducted from the total price, right? If a product is available for 500 rupees and if government is providing 50 rupees subsidy, then the product cost will come down to 450 rupees. Okay, so subsidy is something which shall be deducted. So from where the subsidy shall be deducted? Shall it be deducted from the factor cost component, or shall it be deducted from the indirect tax component? Okay, so government shall not ask the producers or the manufacturers to give away the subsidy. It shall be upon the government who levy the tax shall actually deduct or shall give away the subsidies. Okay, so the net operation is basically happening with the indirect taxes, hence the equation becomes net indirect taxes. So market price equation is equal to factor cost plus net indirect taxes. If we expand, it will be like this: market price is equal to factor cost, the cost incurred by the firm, plus indirect tax, the tax amount levied by the government or the public exchequer, minus subsidies. Okay, so if you put this indirect tax minus subsidies in a bracket, we'll get net indirect taxes, or else market price is equal to factor cost plus net indirect taxes. Thank you.